Hey guys, welcome back to Masochistic Gaming. Just a sec here to pull up Hogwarts. Any key to start. We are pressing A, not just any key. How's everybody doing? I meant to stream yesterday, but I ended up going to... So I did an overnight shift. And I got off at like 6:30 in the morning yesterday, and then had to go to a doctor's appointment at like 9 something. And then as soon as I got done with that, I just ended up passing the hell out. Like,
Revelio.
I couldn't do anything. I don't even remember what I was doing. I still don't remember how to open this door. I know it has something to do with these, but I don't know which one this one is. Yeah, see? I'm wondering if this one is the corner one to up there. Anyways, what was I doing? I wasn't gonna go see that dude, I know that. Over here, though. Oh, we went and turned that one quest into that one guy. That's what we were doing. No sleeping. I couldn't help it. I passed out. I was just like, nope. Body said none of that. I forgot how to do this. It was in this button. Yeah, it's in this one. Under quests. Or her. This was with the keys. They're gobs of gobstones. She gives me wand handles as a reward for that. I kind of want a new wand handle, but at the same time, I don't want to go looking for her gobstones because I don't know if I can get any of them yet. Let me borrow a baby, so definitely no sleeping. I would love to borrow your baby. She's so adorable. I'd borrow her if I didn't have to work. Just bring her over on a Monday night, you know. Bring her over on a Monday night. She can spend the night at my house. I'll keep her until Tuesday night. Bring her back. Or Wednesday for that matter, you know, because I normally don't go in until about noon on Wednesdays.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Just said that. I don't see. Oh, look! There's that thing. That thing that it is.
Lumos.
Now, where does this one go? I bet you this is that one that goes upstairs. I bet you that's where it goes. I bet you it goes up here to that stupid painting we were looking at. It was further away than I thought it would be. Hey, wait, where'd it go? Not following me anymore. Hey, no fair. You get your little
Lumos.
butt back here. Maybe it goes over here then. Maybe I was just going the wrong way. Hey, wait, there's a chest. Ah, it's a level locked. Can I just jump off of that?
Revelio.
Gotta go somewhere close. Because it wouldn't let me pick it up if it didn't. Yeah, this is definitely that one.
Lumos.
Maybe I should just walk slower. Come with me, Buggy. We shall go on an adventure. I want to say it's supposed to go upstairs. As soon as I started going up this one, though, it went back to where it was supposed to go. Loader. See?
Revelio.
Something up there. Oh, I get to that one. Maybe it's level locked too. Oh well, maybe it's a different one that I was supposed to go to with it. Run! Use those legs. Get that exercise. Blast through the doors.
Revelio.
Hey, this. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Julius Black, Headmaster. Oh, so the headmaster was supposed to be
Revelio.
my guide, and he just pawned it off on the other guy. He knows something. I don't trust him. His clothes may be cool, but I don't trust him. What was I doing? Was I just sitting there on the floor?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Yeah, we got some
Sir,
troll bogies.
the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon.
Ranrock.
But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Good.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes.
Yes.
I discovered an inscription.
Nice. Maybe.
When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It
You say
leads to
mischief
the
managed and it
library.
goes away.
The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work
Don't
with
say.
Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Okay.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Oh, something to spin.
Revelio.
Some nice hats you got there. Open the quest log. Okay, I'll open the quest log. Professor Hectate's assignment. Ooh, Incendio. I get some fire. We're gonna put some fire under our butts. Secrets of the restricted section. I still want that wand handle, but she needs like 6 of those. Yeah, get out of my way, old man. Okay. I have a feeling that there's something behind that. That's still there. To find out which one that goes to. Oh, I was going the right way. Maybe it goes lower. Maybe that's the one it goes to. It does. Maybe I should go grab it. Before I forget.
Lumos.
Let's go. Okay, it's still following me. Ah, there it is. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Got it. We did it. Yay! It's a dark arts training. I haven't found your gobstones yet, I'm sorry. Eyeballs. Hey, lady.
I'm here about the new spell
Teach
you
me
wanted
your
to teach me,
ways.
Professor.
You and
Good.
them globes. I
Professor
know,
Field
right?
indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
I don't think I missed
Quite.
that headmaster
Before we
comment
get
'cause I
started,
heard it.
I'd like you to complete a few
I don't
tasks.
trust the headmaster.
You may be surprised by some of them.
His outfit may be on
Astonishing how much
on
students
track,
don't
but,
think
you
their
know.
professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Oh crap, I missed what she said. What does she want me
You
to do?
know where to find me once you've finished.
Complete a round of spell combination practice and 2 rounds of crossed wands. Win 2 rounds of crossed wands. Okay. Oh, okay. So when I do practice Incendio, I get to light those. Sweet.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Wait. Gotta go down the stairs. This away. Makes me think of the Three Blind Mice song for some reason. Like maybe my medicine kicked out. Do do do. Open doors, open sesame. There we go. Time for your shenanigans. got trouble to cause with some fire. We're gonna light people's pants on fire. Oh, it's level locked. Everything's level locked.
Revelio.
Hey. Right food. My page, Peeves. Back off. Lachilian the Lanky. Statue depicts a wizard, Lachilian the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely, no one knows. Because he's got them legs. He's over there causing trouble. Hey.
Levioso. Reparo.
No?
Lumos.
No. Well, there's something to do with that. I just don't know what it is yet.
Revelio.
Oh well, I guess we'll figure it out. Ah, this way.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Doth L escaped?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
Do it.
Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes,
Sebastian
Sebastian.
again.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Adept round. Break through violet shields with force spells like summoning charm, so I can use Accio to get through the violet ones. Target lock. Okay.
Confringo!
Lumos.
Oh,
Lumos.
dang it.
There goes my way.
How do I break through hers? I don't remember.
Levioso. Act like a winner. Potato.
Mind the one!
Success!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round.
Hey, I was
I'll
fine.
let you know
I
when
didn't
we're
die.
ready. Hope to see you then.
I had victory.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands.
Abracadabra.
If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Yes, abracadabra.
Next time, perhaps. Accio.
Levioso.
Keep trying.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nicely done.
Now what does he want me to do?
Levioso.
Oh, Not that bad.
That's it!
Oh, okay.
You'll get it! That was something.
Dang it. In story mode, you are allowed to skip certain content. Okay. Oh, that was interesting.
Excellent ball.
Rawr.
I'd say that's
beat
enough
dummies.
practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Spell combination
Assignment's all
practice.
finished.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Yeah, perhaps you should.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Who says I'm gonna go easier on anybody, huh? Gonna let me through. Something to do with snake or something. Oh, it's level locked. Shh. Level locked too.
Revelio.
Got a chest in there though. Woo! Resub for 7 months. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. And tell me go back this way. Now we can put fire under people's pants. I could be fast traveling, but you know, it's more fun this way. You get to see all the landscapes and whatnot. Oh, hey, hey.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Well, sorry. Excuse me, princess. Wonder if that incendio spell would open that for me.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Yes, excuse me, princess. Sounds like someone wants to get smacked. I just smacked her down with the combat practice. She already got her good thrashing for the day. Globe. Oh, Professor. Ooh, hey. I see
I
something. Hold
trust
on.
Mr. Bradley was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Right there. Come on. There we go. I got the page. Viridian Black Skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Cat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of such and such. I am a level 11 now.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus.
So don't burn
I
your
would
classroom
rather we
down, I
not
got
end
it.
today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Okay.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
You've learned enough spells that you'll need to equip Incendio in your spell slot. To do this, you need to swap it with a different spell.
Good work.
Actually, could just put the Reparo spell down there and then this here. Holy crap. I have an unforgivable curse. Avada Kedavra. And Imperio. Interesting. Very interesting. Temporarily forces enemies to fight as your companion. As if they were your companion. While under your control, they take reduced damage from the other enemies to prolong their allegiance to you. Also curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage. Causes most enemies to writhe in pain as they take damage over time. Also curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage. Kills enemies instantly. Got rewards too. Hey, watch those wands. If only J.K. Rowling made them wield magic staves. I know, right? Magic staves would be cool. The lanky dude, the other thing. There it is. Three-sided relationship quest. Bookish half-rimmed spectacles. And lucky leprechaun gloves. Side-related quests. I gotta do 6 of those. And I gotta do 2 out of 4 of those. And top of the class scarf. I did 2 assignments. And I gotta complete 4 assignments. And I gotta get 2 out of 4 assignments there. Not bad. I know I had another thing in there. Quests available. Find Big's book.
Lumos.
Oh, that's right.
Incendio.
That's cool. Oh, it's got to reload.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Interesting.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Incendio.
I wonder if I can set those both on fire.
Incendio.
Set everything on fire. Destruction at its finest. My bad student.
Incendio.
Maybe close for that one.
Incendio.
I didn't do much of that. Skeleton staring at me like that. Uh-huh. But I can't aim for her, you know. I'm sorry! Wait, no, I'm not. Fun.
Revelio. Incendio.
won't you die? Oh, she's fixing everything. Well, that was interesting. Up and around and over and through. Da -da 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 -da. I could keep doing this main quest, or I can go back and find some more of those keys if you guys want. It's up to you guys. Way to push the Slytherin narrative that they are villains. I'm not a villain! How many times am I gonna tell you that? I just like destroying things. Fun. I'll fix it. Later, maybe.
Careful now. Ah, there you are.
And I had to wait for your ass?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors
I don't
to
have
improve your
cookies
skills.
today, though.
That said,
I have chocolates.
I don't
Does
wish
that
to
count?
postpone our visit to the library any
Dark
longer.
chocolates. Hold on.
So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends.
There we go.
My office, 5 minutes.
Dark chocolate.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
Unless I
we have no
make potions
choice.
and sneak in there.
It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Fine. I'll go find Sebastian. He'll sneak in there with me.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Exactly, see? Sebastian for the win. I wonder if you befriend more people, if they'll be able to duel with you and whatnot. Looking at me funny? Want a piece of this? Huh?
Let's just keep our heads
Sebastian!
Sebastian, there you are.
There you
Double
are.
trouble! Let's go!
You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there
I
after
remember
the dragon
correctly,
attack.
this is still your
It's
first day,
quite
and
the
in one day
tale.
you've destroyed
Fig had this
farmer's
portkey
stuff, stole
to
some dude's
Gringotts?
butterbeer,
I'm not sure
and
I
now
follow.
I barely
burning
follow
the
myself,
professor's
and I was
books.
there.
The evidence
Anyway,
is mounting.
we ended up
Now
in an
armor
ancient vault
desecration.
where we found a map.
I didn't destroy
that
the
map
armor.
leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
So...
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside
God, I
from
hate
wanton
Peeves.
destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See that little red area? The little red area is telling me I should not be going over there.
Revelio.
We're not supposed to be here right now.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free.
Cloaks are expensive.
Give it a try.
Wonder where Harry got his. Yeah, I'm a natural. You can add breaking and entering and trespassing to that list. I'm now adding that to your wanted poster. Avoid being detected in off-limit areas. Okay. Oh, wrong button. We're gonna put that in the Lumos one. I wonder how long this spell lasts.
Quietly now.
Does it last until you take it off? Nearby adversaries will sense and then investigate suspicious behavior. Being caught by authority figures will result in quest failure. Okay. Must. Librarian. Load.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Well, yeah, I am behind the bookcase.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah. Okay.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
Yeah, I see
The
it.
key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Okay.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Your goddamn distract is going.
Is someone there?
No.
Is that you, Peeves?
Yeah. Peeves.
The key. Here it is.
None of that.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Where do I need to go? I need to go down. Sneak. Sneaking around. Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Aim mode grants precision spell targeting and reveals additional spell targets. Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
What ghost? Where? Oh. Can't see nothing. Nothing. Got that?
Should be in the clear now. No need to be skulking about.
I'm gonna skulk about as much as I want to.
For?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Holy crap, I can open that one now. Maybe it was just a level lock. Huh.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Enter. Oh, globe. I want to know how to mess with those.
Revelio.
Oh god, it sounds like Peeves. This one was... Yeah. Oh, globe. Botanical bronze leaf.
Who have we here?
Nobody.
Sebastian
Go away.
Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
My goal is to either scare you or make you laugh.
Naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
We're off, Peeves.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
I like him.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know
think
just
I'll have a
the
good
spell
friend.
to repair this armor. Prepare.
That was cool. Whoa. Gray Highland attire. Cool. This is creepy. Wait, we got something for this. Breaking you, no? I see a chest. I know you guys see it too.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Hold on. Before that ancient magic takes hold, let me do this. Your gear slots are full. What? Hold on.
Hello there.
Okay. My gear slots should be good now. Stinger dueling gloves. Find dueling gloves. Burgundy Quidditch gloves. Black leather. Stinger dueling gloves. Ooh, those are kind of cool. They're like bumblebee gloves. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How you doing? Lurk while you work. Nice. Let me catch up on chat here real quick. Found your page via Facebook, came to show support. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't think I have anything else that I need to put on. All my stuff is defensed up. Dang, I can sell this for $150. I don't want to get rid of my glasses. Oh yeah, I got a scarf, didn't I? Its only sell value is 30. That's just a natural beige scarf. We can get rid of that just to open up another slot. Deluxe house cloak. Can't upgrade that. And traditional school robes. Let's get rid of those two. They don't sell for anything either. Hats are good. Our glasses are good. Those are good. Oh, look, we got something for our wand. Botanical bronze leaf. It's a wand handle. Oh, that is... Look at her wand. Sweet. Does it do anything? Carved floral handle designed in light wood with bronze vined leaves. Cool. Now our wand looks cooler. My inventory now. Letter to Fig from Black. I thought it showed that we had some stuff. Okay.
Revelia.
Another chest way down lower. I don't know if I can get to that yet. I don't think I can. Not yet, at least.
That's it.
We can now.
Revelia.
Make sure we don't miss this chest. Ah, there it is, right there. Big one. Crimson patterned robe. Check it out, shall we? Ooh, that takes it up to the offense up to 29. And I can wear it now because I am level 11. We're gonna change the appearance though and keep my... What does this one look like? Pretty cool. I don't want to be white though. I'd rather be dark like that. Something in collections over here too. Oh yeah, that was just probably the clothing. Scarf featuring house insignia for the brightest students earned by completing professors' assignments. Bookish half-rim spectacles. Huh. We have the bookish half-rim spectacles? Cute, right? These? No, those are solar protection goggles. Silver spectacles. Gold rimmed. Silver circular. Is it up here then? Oh, right there. I mean, those are more my speed. Kinda liked my other glasses. Where'd they go? Yeah, right there. Oh, wait. That's what I was doing. Huh. That. Let me take that jacket off real quick. That's pretty cool. What it looks like within. Real snazzy now. I still like my dark art stuff.
Where might this lead?
Anything else? Not missing anything? Okay, you can't tell me that that doesn't look like somewhere in Skyrim with the Dwemer. Ogma Infinium.
Revelio.
The chest down there. Wow. Oh, how do I get that?
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
To wake up the room. That one? There we go. That. But there's a chest. It's down there. I want it.
Revelio.
How do I get it? What is this? Gold rim hexagonal spectacle. Oh, okay. I think that brought that up. Yeah, that brought that up. Okay, cool. That's pretty.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Okay, that was cool. I don't know how I did that, but that was cool. gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful 10-hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. Cool. When at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast a devastating ancient magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms. Tap LB and RB when you see the prompt over an enemy's head.
Revelio.
Nice. Very nice. I was just trying to take a picture of this cool looking wall over here, but Jesus. Like, you know? Got that ancient magic, you know? It's cool like that. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in those nooks and crannies. Hello. Aha! Yeah, you see that? Cool.
Revelio.
I want that chest over there. Can I Accio this chest?
Accio.
No? Can't. Okay. Wake you up. Should make something come up over here. Up over here.
Revelio.
That.
Revelio. Reparo.
Repair anything? No? Like a scorch mark.
Incendio.
Gotta wait until it's back. That was pretty cool. Gotta admit, that was cool. No? How do I get that chest? Interesting. Very interesting. We got it. Got the chest. Oh, my gear slots are full again. Drag it. What else did we get? Oh yeah, those glasses. Gold rim hexagonal jacket. That means we can get rid of the silver ones, right? There we go. Okay, maybe I should be able to open it now, right? I got blue solar protection goggles. Styling. Straight up styling. Broncos. Oh, hey, I like those. Those kind of look like my glasses. Who's that Pokemon? Catch it. That's cool. Run! I fell. Yeah. Crap! Wild Wild West vibes. I think I have to run. Ah, crap. Oh, I can jump. I totally forgot I could jump. Yeah. Made it.
Revelio.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Those look like those things that I use Lumos for.
Lumos.
Potato.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Another room over there.
Revelio.
The chest in there too. Slots full again. Look at your slots. Oh. Probably get rid of these black leather gloves too. And the refined gloves. No, we'll get rid of these. Okay. Loosened brown palmette scarf. Did it do anything for me? Yes. I still like my other one better. What's this one? Oh, it gave me gold. I feel like there's a way to hit something. I feel like there's a way to get over there. Eat it. Yeah, look at me go. Boom, destruction.
Revelio.
Boom. Boom. Oh, I could have used those. Okay, there's got to be something back in this room back here to get over there. Oh, hey, hey. Oh, didn't do it fast enough. Okay. So there's got to be some way to get over that way.
Revelio.
There's that chest over there. How do I do that?
Lumos. Levioso. Incendio.
There's nothing I can aim for.
Lumos.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. So that dude. Okay, see that. Why is that still highlighted? Oh, I can repair them.
Repair it.
Locking onto that. Good to know that there's red barrels in the game. Yeah.
Repair it.
Oh, I was trying to jump over there, but I didn't get. I do. Oh, wait. Maybe I need to, this.
Incendio.
That? No?
Levioso. Lumos.
Oh, I needed.
Incendio.
Reparo.
It doesn't do anything. Oop, wrong button. Stairs are forming, but I can't go over there. I don't think I can. I can try jumping. Run and jump! Oh no. Wait. Can I jump from over here? No. But as soon as those go, that other one starts to disappear. Come on. Oh. That's what it was. We got it. Fringed crimson clockwork scarf. Ow. Glasses are starting to hurt the side of my head. Same thing. Guess it's whether you'd rather have the brown one or the other one. Lose the glasses. Ugh. Gonna make me blind. I have lost my glasses. Blind we are now. Yes. Yeah. Wouldn't get off the locked on spot. Twofold funny for us and less painful for you. Well, yeah. Yeah, my glasses kind of irritate the side of my ears after a while. Alright, we got the chest we were looking for.
It is a book after all.
Oh. Anything. I'm not destroying precious artifacts because I can. Hang it. Oh. Dip your face in the water. There's mold in her bucket. That's not water. That is cool. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Mr. Wizard. Yes. Showed himself to a muggle.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
Rookwood
I am
was
glad. Especially in light of
professor.
your unusual situation, starting
Now
as
he's
a
a dark
fifth year.
wizard.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad
She
to
was
help.
a little girl.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Oh, so there's only
Ancient
certain people
magic.
that can see ancient magic and
Few
use
are
ancient
capable
magic.
of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
Cool.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
So does that mean I get to
Such
choose
we
whether I
ask
want
that
to
you not
join
speak to
Rookwood
anyone
or
about
I
what we
can
have discussed here
join
today.
the good guys? That's cool. That would be cool if I could do that. I don't know if I can or not. But I mean, it gives you the options to become a dark wizard because you have the curses and whatnot. So, I mean, just saying.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
You can trust him.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Shut up, Peeves. Oh, crap. Put it back on there. chest over here. Nothing to do with that. Maybe I can get that lit. Yeah. Up here. Into the restricted section again. A page? I can get that from over here. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Check that out. One of those thinking bobbers again. Oh, wrong button. Of course. You shush.
Lumos.
Looks like we're by that dude's over there drumming on a book. Statues. Or not a statue, a painting somewhere. Firefly is by the painting. No. Or down there. Chest down. Of a witch, right? Not where my glasses were, still hurts. Looks like it's looking upstairs, so maybe if I go down, it'll down at the foot of the stairs that I'm at. I don't think it's far over here. See, that's what I was looking for. The old librarian, one of the first librarians of Hogwarts, is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest. That might be.
Lumos.
It might be over here somewhere. I could probably do that now. It seems like there's other students in here now.
Revelio.
Usually when I do that, it'll light up. That's a key. Where'd the key go? another house token.
Revelio.
Wait. Oh, that ain't nothing. Here then.
Revelio.
Desk. Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section. Celia, something seems to think of the library as her own personal area in which to practice her latest incantations is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics.
Revelio.
My Revelio. Chest over there. Wasn't by fire.
Revelio.
Pretty cool. That's cool. Gotta be somewhere in here.
Revelio. Lumos.
Picked up the Bioshock collection on the Switch. Bioshock 2 and 1 are my favorites in that aspect. No, I don't.
Lumos.
I don't think it's in these. Go up out here. Gotta be down here somewhere. Hints.
Revelio.
Running in the library. Oh, there you are.
Lumos.
I knew if I kept searching long enough. Why do I like 2 so much? Because you get to be a big daddy. What's not to like? Loved 1 and Infinite. 2 is my favorite because you get to be the big daddy. Out of my way. Be kind of funny to see a picture of Voldemort on the wall.
Revelio.
Something out there, I just don't. Something on the wall right inside here too. Yeah. It's another one of those blue things though. I think I already got this one. Hey mister, you done with your task? You gonna make me wait like 10 billion other times? Once a teacher leader.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's...
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Oh, so I brought the book with me. Now watch, this guy turns out to be evil.
Oh dear.
Like you guys were right.
Some of these pages seem to be missing.
I don't know, he seems nice enough to me. It seems like the headmaster has something to hide, though.
I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw two more memories where I found the book.
I trust him.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London.
His family got sacrificed.
The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Plot twist, the professor is evil and the headmaster is good.
And don't neglect your friends.
That
You
would
may
be
be
quite a
surprised by
plot
how much you
twist.
can learn from them as well.
Got rewards and new quests. You can check out our gear while we're done. Gold Dragon-Eyed Spectacle. Oh, this shows you your enemies. Pensive Sentry. Pensive Sentinel. That was the Armored Troll. Oh, these are wand handles. That's cool. Shows you all the stuff you collected. Got the one for the librarian too. Got another house token. Professor Black. Legendary armored attire. Got a legendary cape. Class. Top of the class ensemble. For assignment. So we did get more with gear. What did we just get? Don't remember. Oh, it was cape, right? That's kind of cool. Now you can see my actual outfit. Dark Arts robe or cape? I think we should go for cape. Darling. Disconnected there for a second. Aragorn? Yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and save. There we go. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. If you guys liked it, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit the follow button. All that fun jazz. Make sure you guys check out the Facebook, the TikTok, the Twitch if you're on YouTube. Check out YouTube. Check out the Discord. We'll probably end up doing a giveaway here soon since I still have some wands left over, and I do still have to dish out the wands from the fundraiser that we did. So keep in tune for that. Other than that, guys, it's dangerous to game alone, so come game with me. Bye, guys.